Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Marco Gonzalez.
And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Backed off the plate that time. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. That one way inside. This one popped up. Peguero settles under this one. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Zips it to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And there's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. Angels retired. 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the mound today, Reed Detmers. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Brian Hayes, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. And a good eye there. There's a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And down on strikes. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Brian Reynolds stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ohapi snags it, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Brandon Drury to the plate.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
And a pitch. Out to center. Taylor under it. Makes the catch for the out.
That is it. The catcher, number 14.
And here is Logan Ohapi. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
On the ground. Throws to first in time. So digging in, Luis Rengifo. Appeared as a pinch hitter yesterday. Back in the lineup for this one. 0-1. No score here in the second. That's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Bounced out to short. Aguero zips it across. That's out number 3. And the Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Detmers back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Check swing, no appeal. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Not shortstop.
And now Liover Peguero. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
In there at the knees. And that one almost got him. 1 out, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Hit on the ground to the right side. Rengifo slings to first. 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. There's the strike. Two outs. Hit in the air, left field. Hicks is there for it, and that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor Ward. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Ward in his 5th season, 30 years old now. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. clips the corner. 0-2.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. The throw into second. Save.
No, he's in there. Safe.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And next for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
The shortstop takes the ball. Man at second. That one a little bit high. Yeah, that's ball 2. And a curve drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. And now the lefty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ward at second with nobody out. Next offering upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. His second of the year. It's 2-0. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Now a chance for Reed Detmers. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Liner, base hit. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
So the batting order turns over. Nolan Shanuel digs in now. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Taylor brings it in.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Aaron Hicks. This has always been the better side for Aaron Hicks.
Ball 1, no strike.
Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. The pitch. Foul ball there. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Throw gets by him at second.
The batter, the center fielder, Mike.
Here's Trout. 0 for 1 so far. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Bounce to third. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. And it's 2-zip. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Kicks and deals. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Nick Gonzalez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike one. And that one pulled foul. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. The Pirates down by a pair here in the last half of the third. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Marco Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Puts a bunt down. Off-balance feed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
he's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Towards first. Throws to second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. 3 innings complete. Angels 2 and the Pirates nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Brandon Drury. Gonzalez back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Angels.
And next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. Gonzalez. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Rengifo will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes a pitch.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. A wind in the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that just misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Brian Reynolds here. First time up was a pop out. On the ground, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Helpful.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. Angels 2 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
The pitch. Gets the call. And that's strike 1. And here it comes. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
There's a swing and a drive. Taylor going back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And it's fouled away. Bases empty, 1 away here in the 2nd game of the series. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Get out of town. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. When When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
At the plate, Reed Detmers. Left-hand batter waits. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 with the count.
Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the lineup flips over, and now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball, that's out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. But the Angels add to the lead on this solo blast. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. The pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a high chopper. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 1. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. The Angels leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fought off foul. The lefty fires. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball one. This one in the air. On his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Angels 3 and the Pirates nothing. Top 6. Now here's Aaron Hicks. Hicks goes 6'1", 205 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Johan Oviedo loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Falter, a left-hander, also throwing. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a pitch. The punch out there. 1 away. Here's Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got it by him for the K. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Brandon Drury. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right through there, got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Angels 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Nick Gonzalez. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
0-1 now. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Connor Joe. 1 out. The base is empty for him. Wouldn't chase that time. The Pirates trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Nope. Outside.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-1. Good eye in that spot. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And a foul ball. Two outs. And a foul ball. Way high. Hayes off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Pirates lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Johan Oviedo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the catcher up to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. And he deals. The other way, and that's just foul. Righty delivers. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Into center and a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first with one gone. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Left field. Squeezes it.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Zach Neto.
And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
The shortstop takes the ball. Two balls, no strikes to count. And there's a ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And he walked him.
Now back, the pitcher.
So first and second with 2 outs. So here's the Angels pitcher, Reed Detmers. 1 for 2. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Next offered in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Just missed.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Ground ball left side. Out number 3. Angels strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark.
set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's going to be Brian Reynolds as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Carlos Estevez getting ready to go. Herget getting cranked up as well. Here comes the 0-1. And that one sliced foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
The line to kick the pitch. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And now the lefty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. Taylor swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The Halos leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and the count 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Slice down the right side. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Oviedo back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one the other way. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So, man aboard, Aaron Hicks, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Ball.
Up and in, and it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And next for L.A., Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch is in there. Strike one. One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
0-2 now. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over, and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Taylor sizes this one up, and that is that. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. Angels 4 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Wantz, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Stevenson also throwing. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ooh, you missed a mistake right there.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hicks on the move. Calls it in, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 5, Andy Rodriguez.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Andy Rodriguez. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
A little out front there as he swings through it. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Reed Detmers is done, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Andrew Wantz, on for his 20th appearance of the year. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. A strikeout and a walk. And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-2. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Rodriguez leads off first with 1 away. Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. O'Neal Cruz, a runner on first with 2 gone for him. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Borucki. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
The catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
And the pitch. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And another ball. Next pitch is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out. Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So up next, Luis Rengifo, 1 for 3. Headed down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Outside low. Now 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Colin Holderman takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Ball one there. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Nobody on, nobody out here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So now a pinch hitter, Mickey Moniak.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
First pitch misses. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
One down, base is empty. That one catches the zone, and the count 2-1. And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Now it's going to be Nolan Schanuel on the ground right side, and that squirts through.
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Aaron Hicks at the plate. That one to first, and it goes just foul. And ball one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball.
Shadowell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is down low. Just off the outside edge. Mike Trout on deck for the Angels. Fights it off. He'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. That one's in there. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next offering way off the plate. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Bases full, 2 gone. Brandon Drury now at the plate. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Hayes under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now 7-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Robert Stevenson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Brian Hayes. And a pitch. Slider misses outside. Stevenson goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that skips in the dirt. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. He makes the grab.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
He's 2 outs away. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. He was late there. Strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Right-hander kick steals.
That's a ball.
And takes low for ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hicks makes the play.
The center fielder, number 12, Michael A. Taylor.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael A. Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Two outs. They're down to their final strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
This could end it. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long